If you've been watching my videos for a year now, you would know that this video last year was a little bit more glamour. Because I'm sitting on the floor on the bed that my friend slept in tonight, and it's been a rough day yesterday.
Welcome back.
So if you can't tell from the title, today I'm going to be talking about my experience with 5 Seconds of Summer on the Sounds Live Feels Live tour. Yeah!
Friends talk, take my pants off. Friends talk, take my pants off. Friends talk, take my pants off.
Today I'm an emotional mess. I'm a wreck. I have no makeup on. I'm wearing this like big sweatshirt. It's a mess. Yesterday was Tuesday, May 17th. 2016, which marks down the day that I was seeing 5 Seconds of Summer in Paris at the Bercy Arena. It was like a big day. It was marked in my calendar for like over 6 months. I paid for like tour tickets without knowing what the tour would be like because the album hadn't came out. If you want to know, personally, I didn't go to school the whole afternoon because I didn't need to. I wanted to hunt down 5 Sauce in the city to try to meet them because that was my biggest dream, and it still is because I haven't met them, and it was an experience and some sort of like training basically because we didn't find them. We were in the same spot but like half an hour too late, you know. That was fun and very tiring. After that, I went home to my friend's house and we rested for like an hour before going back to the venue. Since I had been there since like 11 to 2 p.m. and then we hunted down 5 Sauce till 4 because then at 4 they have sound check. I was looking forward to this show so much because I had so many friends that I wanted to see. I saw a bunch of my friends. I saw Pauline, Marine, yeah, hi, Faustine, hi. By the way, Faustine, she was one of my subscribers and then like we kind of became friends, so that was really cool and I just love her a lot. And I also didn't meet Alexia, but I was supposed to meet her, but it just didn't work out. And I also saw Mathilde. Really nice to see her again. So we got back to the venue at around 6:30, so that's when doors open and we started queuing for the doors, I guess, and that lasted so long. That was like a really big arena. It was like 16,000 people. So we queued, I think, for like an hour or more maybe. I don't even know. We got in, we got our bags checked and our tickets checked, which that is always nerve-wracking somehow. Like you're like, what if it doesn't work? What if they kick me out? What if they arrest me because I have some food in my bag? And by the way, I snuck in food and water bottles because that's the way to a concert. Bringing water. And then I keep on saying we, but it's because I went with my friends from last year, Emma and Adele. So then we started queuing for the merchandise. Yes, the merchandise. There was one merchandise stand for 16,000 people. What kind of organization is that? I'm sorry, but that really sucked. So I'll show you what I got. I got this jersey shirt that says Derping since 2011, and on the back it says World Tour 2016. I got a bracelet because I really wanted a bracelet last year and somehow I didn't get it. So it looks like this. It's this one next to the Badlands one. Yeah, it has like the dog and a bomb. Yeah, sure. Yeah, outer space. Then I also got the tour program, which I also wanted last year and didn't get because it was too expensive, but I think it was cheaper this year. So yeah, it has like beautiful pictures in here. I opened it and it landed on this page. Hold on. It landed on this page and that was the end of me. My life was over by then. And then I also got this thing they call a photo set, which is basically signed pictures, but there's one for each of the boys. That is Ashton, but I think they're really cute and I don't know what to do with them. And I also got a poster, but it's all wrapped up somewhere like. But since the merch was so long and so exhausting, we kind of missed the first part, like the opening act, which was Don Broco. And I was kind of like dreading to see them because I didn't feel like seeing an opening act. Like usually I don't really like them. Somehow they're always a little bit weird and not in my taste of music. But you know, still respect it. But they were actually really good. We got in and we're kind of just like freaking out. My friend was crying because like we were like, this place is freaking huge. And Don Broco was a big freak out. It was just a freak out of, oh my god, this stadium is absolutely ginormous. And look at all the lights that people put up and how beautiful it actually looked. And that was just kind of like mind-blowing. It's just kind of realization of what was about to happen because 5 Seconds of Summer is my favorite band ever. Like, they're my favorite people. So it was a big moment. And then Don Broco went off. Sadly, I wish I could have listened to them a little bit more. And they're like, your act is in 20 minutes or whatever. It was 20 minutes, not half an hour, which I don't know if I'm thankful for because I didn't have any time to like just sit down and calm my nerves down, you know? So that went really fast. I met Fustine there. I was like, hey, come to me. That was cool. 5 Seconds of Summer came on stage. And just to make something clear, I had never heard any of the songs live. Like all the new songs I had refused, absolutely refused. So I wanted the surprise. I wanted it more than anything. Because they opened with the song Carry On, and it's a really, really soft song. Didn't understand how they would make it as an opening song because they've always had like this really super energetic like drum banging and like heavy guitar riffs on the opening, but it was so calm. Like they were calm. Like the crowd went absolutely nuts when they came on stage, and I did too. Obviously, just wow, that blew me away. And like the beginning, I was absolutely going nuts. Like it goes from Carry On to Hey Everybody, I think, and they just blow it in our faces, and I'm like, dude, why are you giving me some time to just like breathe it in? And like, wow. And I could see them so clearly. I can't even just start to tell you how beautiful they are. Like, I was just wow. Like, Luke was wearing stripes. Like, dude, when Luke wears stripes, Luke wears stripes. He wore stripes. Michael was blonde, and he had his denim jacket. He has those weird pants lately with like patches, and it looked really, really good. And damn, I was like, Calum always has those muscle tees that look just so good on his like toned body. Ashton was so smiley. When his solo and End Up Here came on, like he was on the big screen and he was smiling so wide, and it made me really, really happy. And the song Good Girls, it's just kind of like the French thing. When they say she can speak French, I think she's fluent because it's like us, we can speak French, you know, like we're French people.
She's never true.
And there's just so many like cute moments. Like in Ashton's solo, like I said, Luke and Calum bowed down to him like, oh my god. Well, Luke did the same with Michael. There's so many Muke moments where they were like touching each other, and that was like really cute. I've got a big Muke heart, Muke AF. And Calum did his like really awkward, quirky dance moves where he just waddles like that, like a duck or something. And Luke did that thing where he takes the mic and just puts it up like that. It's like you sing and like we sing back, because like we always do. That's just wow. And in Jet Black Heart, I think I shed a tear. I think I shed more than one tear. I was like crying. It was so beautiful. It was just Michael in the beginning under like blue lighting, and you couldn't see very well. There was like smoke, and he just starts to sing like the beginning of the song alone just with his guitar, and he was smiling so big at all the signs. Like, it's a worldwide project that was like this, and he was just smiling so big, like reading the signs that say so many different things about so many different people. They sang Jet Black Heart, and that was so emotional. Jet Black Heart is such a strong song. Like, it's so full of emotions, and everyone knows that it's so full of emotions for Michael especially. Like, you can hear the pain in his voice when he sings that song, and that's kind of heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking because it's not a happy song at all. It may be like really rocky. It's pretty dark actually. And also, I can't do a video about Sounds Life, Feels Life Paris without talking about the European Project 2. European Project 2. So if you remember, if you've been to one of the like European shows of last year, there was this big project, and last year that made such a big thing. 5 Sauce came on stage, and they did their own project that said, "We love European fans," which was so amazing. I have a picture of it on my wall. Like, that's how much it meant to me. And this year, like, the European team did a second project, and Marine is part of it. Like, she's part of it, and we kind of made friends and stuff, and I wanted to help with the project. I didn't help much with the promo of it, but even without much promo, the project worked so well. The point of it was to make a sky full of stars during the song Outer Space, like the stars in outer space, which I think is really good. It's a great idea. Each country had a star with the flag on it. Ours was this one, and my paper is all messed up because I get emotional. That project is like a unison of Europe, you know, like it's kind of like, it's like Eurovision before the 5 Sauce fam. It brings all of Europe together because those projects work so well. 5 Sauce love those European projects. Like, each time they're like, just bring those signs up, we want to see them. I completely forgot to talk about something, so I'm gonna say it right now. So before the show, I burned CDs, I guess, with my songs on it, the songs that I've been working on, and I made an artwork for it because I really wanted to give it to 5 Sauce, just so they could listen, I guess, to what I've done. So I made 2, and I gave 1 to Pauline because she was going into sound check, so that gave her better chances of getting the CD to them. But I had 1 for myself in case I met them or something, but I didn't meet them. I went to see John Delph, who is their sound engineer. He mixes their sound for their concerts, so he was, you know, like at the back where there's like buttons, and I saw him there and I was like, that's my chance. So I went up to him and just asked him if he could pass it on to 5 Sauce. And he did. He actually recognized me from Twitter because I tweeted him like 2 days before. I was like, hey, if I see you, can I give you a CD that you could give to 5 Sauce? He was like, oh, you're that girl from Twitter. And I didn't understand what he was saying. I was like so like knocked out from the show. My friends understood before me and I was like, yeah, whatever, that's me. He seemed impressed. This is mine. I've made all of this, like everything handmade. Like I drew the artwork and stuff like that, like by hand. It was a long process, and I hope that someday I'm gonna get some kind of feedback, or like they're gonna get back to me, even like him, if he gets back to me about that CD. That would be so cool. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I hope something turns out good from that. So the concert was an absolute bliss. I can't even tell you how happy it made me just to have them standing in front of me and playing my favorite songs of my favorite albums and stuff like that. Like, anyone can say it's ridiculous. Like, I couldn't care less what people have to say about it. Like, you can't take away from me what I love, because what I love is mine. Honestly, if anyone has a problem with what you love, what you're passionate about, then just tell them to go fuck themselves. I'm sorry for the language. If what makes you happy is a band like 5 Seconds of Summer for me, or just music or another band, if it's One Direction, if it's Panic at the Disco or All Time Low, then good for you, man. Just go see them in concert, have the best time of your life, and don't let anyone ruin that moment for you, because it's actually amazing. Like my friend Anais said, you're going home, when I was going to the concert, and that couldn't have been more true. I really hope you guys like this video of me just blabbering about this concert that I can't even believe I went to with my best friends and met so many amazing people, and I'm just so thankful, so glad, so happy. It's a little bit bittersweet, you know, like I've been waiting for this thing for like 6 months and it finally happened. Now it's the day after and I'm like, what am I gonna do now? What is there to look forward to? But it still fills you with a kind of happiness, you know, like I'm achy everywhere. I'm just so sore from running around and jumping. My throat hurts, like my ears are still ringing. So it's fun times. So yeah, fun times with 5 Sauce, and I really hope to see them again. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys soon too. Bye!
Luke, hey, thanks guys. I can't tell if that was right because I told you to cheer anyway, but thank you. So I remember the first time we came here about 3.5 years ago, because our visa was going to run out in London, and we came via train, and there was 2 fans at the train station. And I thought that was pretty cool, but this is much cooler.